Be seated. I want you to remember that no bastard ever won a war by dying for his country. He won it by making the other poor dumb bastard die for his country.
Yo, good morning. Welcome back. Thank you for checking back in to another video. Do this video on the Civil War Part 2, Volume 2, whatever. My first one is a lot to discuss on the Civil War. A lot of reason why things start. But I'm gonna jump in it. And I didn't really make the point of that when election is stolen, you have no country. When the election is stolen, you have no country. When there's cheating in an election, when there's fraud in an election, you have no country. You think you're free when you're not. The same people that stole the election, you'll be paying taxes to. The same people that stole the election, they'll make laws to wear a mask outside by yourself, riding your bike. The same people that stole this election will take your guns. And if you think you can sit back and say, oh, just concede, he should concede, then you're dead wrong. You're dead wrong. And if you're the one of those people that say, well, let's fix this mistake. No, you can't fix it. They already did it. You can't fix the murderer. You can't fix the liar. And sure enough, you think you're going to fix the cheater? Isn't this a category? Lie, cheat, steal, kill? Isn't everything in common? So once it went this way and they seen it got away with it, you think they're not gonna do it again? You think I haven't even heard, I gotta look it up myself though. But I haven't heard anything on the runoff in Georgia. Are they using the same software? Because if they're not, you would think we're gonna win. Or what they're gonna say, oh, Trump supporters came out in the masses. You didn't use that software. And then they're saying that with Georgia, the governor, he might be involved. I believe all of it. So it's better be prepared than not be prepared at all. I believe that most of these politicians, the majority, are against Trump. He's what you have of even being free as a bird in this country. He eventually, we're going to be less dependent on government. But these people come in and want you to be dependent on government. They want more government, a lot of government. But look how your map's shaping out. This is what it's going to be eventually. On the long run, if you don't do something now. I don't know what that do something now is, but it needs to happen. You got Democrats moving out of Democrat hellholes and moving into your county, your state, and voting the same way. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. So prepare for all blue. You know, my state, I got a lot of New York tags. And I moved out of one state because I seen how that state was going. And I seen how much the cost was and what I'm paying for. Every neighborhood I got to pick. because I got a USDA loan to pick a home. So every neighborhood in the rural area, but it was mostly Section 8. When you would find something pretty decent in your price range. But I'll move on from that. But they're moving out and voting the same way. They're taking over your town, your state, your county, voting the same way because they got money to do that. Me and you, though, we're working. You know, that's why you see how our rallies are like Saturdays, getting together. But if you're looking at it like how I look at it, then you should be looking at it like that. If you're into the Constitution, if you're about this, if you love America, if you know people fought for this country, all the wars. If you're black and people died in slavery, they died for this country. They died for this country. They died for another country. The country that we were taken from, they didn't die for us to get us back. We died for America. We built it. Everybody built it together. Isn't that what this sign, Hillary signed, stronger together? Isn't that what it said? So, and then for these people to come in, this new far left, radical, and make rules up as they go. You got some people that left their country to come to our country to tell us how to run our country. And that's crazy. Because you wouldn't say that, they weren't saying that over there. Whatever country they came from, you know what I'm talking about. It's crazy. It's crazy. They want to tear down our stuff. You know, and then they got them too. They got Democrats tearing down Democrat statues. Rioting. You know, the cost of these riots alone, who's paying for that? They're not. They're probably not at work. They're probably in school. They're probably unemployed. You're paying for it. The war is already, no matter what, it's a civil war going on and we're losing. You're going to pay for their damage. You're paying for, they want you to pay for their school. They're taking our kids that are in the school system. It's already a Democrat union. They're failing. They've been failing. Especially if you're black, they're failing in the inner cities. I mean, they're failing. You already lose. They're already telling you to go this way and take the handout. What's that lead to? What does it lead to? What does that lead to? Taking the handout, what does it lead to? You know, I listen to people say, when's the next stimulus coming? You don't want another stimulus. I mean, if you're going to take it, do the right thing with it. But that's gonna hurt our kids in the long run. Like you could look. Civil wars are not just fighting, tearing down a nation one by one, slowly, slow death. That's what I see. I see it moving slow. I've seen 3 years now. Thanksgiving this year, no more than 10 people. Right? They don't want your family to be together. Last year, I remember, right? Thanksgiving. How racist Thanksgiving was. It was racist. It's not racist this year. Pay attention. I brought that up in the last video, but and the year before that, Obama telling you to get in your family member's face over some politics. What? And I'm telling you, we need more than a mega march on a Saturday. And busting heads on one day we need more, we need something. I haven't pinpointed. When I do, I'll bring it up. We need something. Because that ain't going to work. That day we ain't have no Republican, no Senator Republican out, no big name Republican to back Trump. We're backing Trump. He's all we have. And he's spending his own money. His money gonna run out if he don't get it to the circuit court. The Republican money and all that. That's gonna run out. His money. He had to put up money for what? Nevada or Arizona? One of them. It's gonna run out. He's not a politician. It's just not gonna work in his favor. They already, too many people are involved. It's crazy. It's a mess. But you just can't look at a civil war and believe that your side gonna line up and my side gonna line up. This is 2020. They hit us at the riots. First of all, they burned down their own city. We shouldn't even be engaging them anyway. Yeah, they tearing down America. Yeah, we got to pay for it. But you talking about chess. They're tearing down their neighborhood. You know the majority of us are in counties. Let them deal with that. Because, yesterday I was in one of my stores and I seen a police officer come in, and then the police officer said, "Hey, there's a bag here. Whose bag is this?" He said, and the boy took him a while to say that was his bag. He said, "I almost called the bomb squad in." And then the guy over there said, we need to send that to Pennsylvania Avenue. And I seen the cop laughing with him and then saying, "You didn't hear from me." He laughing too. But the whole time I'm looking at this cop and I'm thinking, man, Trump backed you. The Democrats didn't. And they want to take your pay. They want to take a program. But you laughing with this man. That sees the shape of what's going on now. It's crazy. I gotta make a part 3 though. This video was just off basically when the election is stolen. There is no country. That's not sacred no more. Your vote don't count. They knew the states to align in, and they it wasn't going to be the Hillary show again. They made sure of that. Appreciate you stopping by though. If you like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, help me keep moving. Appreciate it.